Hi, Linda Bowney here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. I hope you're joining me today for our We Be Stampin' Team blog hop as we say farewell to our biggest sale of the year, Sale-a-Bration. It is August. We do have one more month, but it is while supplies last, and we always know towards the end of this sale things go fast. So today I thought with the blog hop I would also share a fancy fold, and I'm going to be using the Wonderful World bundle. I'm calling it. It is a stamp set and designer series paper that you can get free while supplies last or until the end of August with a $100 purchase. This paper is absolutely stunning. It shows flowers from around the world, and it has a plain side and bright printed sides, and like I said, it matches the stamp set. Well, I'm going to show you a card layout today that if you use with this paper, you get 12 sheets of paper, and we are going to cut it in 4 inches by 12 inches. So that means you would get 3 cards per sheet, or a total of 36 cards with your packet of free paper. So again, this is 4 inches by 12 inches, and we're going to go in and we are going to score it at the 5 1/4 and 10 1/2. And that's all there is to it. This allows us to get the chance to see both sides of our paper. So we've got this. What I'm going to bring in next is a piece of Old Olive. This measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're going to put that on to give us some support to the designer series paper. Then I have a piece of 3 3/4. Oh, I see, I'm cut that wrong. This should be 3 3/4 by 5. So we'll just bring our trimmer in here and cut that down, and then that will give the inside to our card. Now I'm going to have several cards to share with you, and the cool thing is, if you, like I said, you need a $100 order in order to get this free, but you would be well on the way if you purchased my 2 favorite things, and that is right now the Go-To Greetings. I love this set. It has Happy Birthday, Thinking of You, Just a Note, and Thank You in several different sizes. And then we have these dies that work well with that. And these dies are called the Stylish Shapes. You've got different layering circles, squares, and labels. And so what I have already done is taken that Old Olive and cut out the square. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Mossy Meadow ink pad, and we are going to take, excuse me, and we're going to stamp the Happy Birthday. So let me get that good and inked. We're going to stamp that along the bottom. Again, the nice thing about the Go-To Greetings is there's so many times I want to make a birthday card or a Thinking of You, and I don't have the right size for the card that I want. So with that stamp set, you really get a lot of different sizes of font. So I'm going to put my adhesive on that flap. Now I'm seeing both sides of the paper. We're going to take this and grab some dimensionals so that it'll pop out. And then what I have done, one of the pieces of designer series paper has bigger flowers than what the stamp set is. So let's go ahead and put that right there. And what I have done is cut out the designer series paper. I'm going to grab my bone folder and just kind of curl the edges of those flowers and leaves just to give some dimension to that cutout. Again, this is all from the paper itself. So if you don't want to stamp, you could just use the Designer Series paper to create your projects. You've got this. I'm going to go ahead and pull those backings off and apply, apply that flower. Let's see how it's going to look the best. It wants to go where I don't want it to go. I think we're going to do it like right about here. And there you have it, just a fun card using just the Designer Series paper. Wanted to show you, now these are all the same card layouts. This one I put ribbon across. I actually used the stamp set with my Stampin' Up markers and also did the inside of the card, but isn't that pretty with the yellow? Here it is, kind of basically the same well, it is the same Designer Series paper, except I put it on the rich raspberry and I embossed a strip to give it a different look. Again, stylish shapes and the go-to greetings. Here is another one done the same way. This one is with a squares. Oh, forgot to put my 3/4 by 5 white in there. But see how you can see both sides of that paper. Fun. Put my bow at the top. Here it's pretty. I use the neutral side, and then instead of going all the way up, I folded it back down on itself, so I just see the neutral side, but I have 2 layers, so that kind of gave it a different look. And then the print is in the inside. And one more to share with you. This one, I just took the stylish shapes and die cut the flower in a circle out of the paper to get a layered look. So lots of different fun ways you can use this simple fancy fold using the 4 by 12 inch piece of your Designer Series paper. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.